Hey there, my name is Jenny Garaccio, and I'm here to share with you a little bit about essential oils and why I think they're amazing. I love using them emotionally, physically, energetically, internally, and really all around for my overall health and wellness. So in this particular segment, I wanted to share more about what I know regarding the energetics of the essential oils and how they have helped me create balance in my life, shift energy, and help me heal naturally. So what an essential oil is it's the life force of a plant. We extract them, so they're plant extracts from the stems, roots, leaves, flower, all different parts of the plant you can extract an essential oil from. And that will also determine what type of chemistry profile the essential oil has and how it will be effective and for which thing you're needing to serve it for, needing to use to serve whatever you're feeling you need balance in. So you can use them also aromatically, topically, and internally. And my favorite way to use them is aromatically. And one of those reasons being is I just got this new diffuser, which I'm obsessed with. So not only does this aromatic diffuser light up the whole room. I don't know if you can see it changing colors from here, but it does. It shifts from purple to blue to green, but it just really makes me happy being in the room with us. And it diffuses essential oils into the air, and it's very fine. And essential oils are a very volatile chemical component. So they float in the air, they carry, but they also disperse and evaporate into the air. So it's not going to see your couch or in your clothes or harm your animals if you're using a certified pure therapeutic grade essential oil. Now, what that just means is it's the brand that I use is doTERRA, but certified pure therapeutic grade will be a little stamp on the bottle that guarantees you 100% purity and quality of essential oil, because there's so many essential oils out there on the market that are able to say and label themselves as natural and organic and pure, but they're really not. So if you're looking for information on essential oils regarding maybe you have some that are not doTERRA and you're curious about their chemistry and their chemical profile, go ahead and Google search or Facebook Dr. Roger Pappas, Pappas, and he does a lot of work with essential oils and helps to really fight the war against a lot of these companies that are diluting their oils with synthetics or with alcohols and or flat out making fake plastic oils. So what you're breathing in could be harmful and therefore could be harmful with your kids. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook these days that animals are getting sick with oils, and they're not really saying, well, what kind of oil are you using? You can buy them at Walgreens now for $2. It's going to make a difference. Quality and purity is everything. So make the investment, be safe, and get that seal of approval, certified pure therapeutic grade. Okay, so back to breathing in essential oils aromatically. You have some at home, go ahead and do that with me now. But you can just feel as the aromatic compounds go up into the nose, they obviously travel into your lungs and into your body and have this physiological effect on you. But right now let's focus on the aromatic. So your amygdala is right behind the pituitary, and that is the part of your brain that stores trauma. Your hippocampus is there, helps you make decisions. Your limbic system, everything is there that balances your brain via hormones, and it's right behind the olfactory system. So when you inhale, the aromatic compounds absorb through the olfactory palate, and then they travel right in through to the amygdala, the limbic system, your brain, and that's also where your body regulates emotions. So it's kind of interesting that you make decisions from the same place that is your emotional control center. So essential oils are very important when needing to balance your mood and making, say, a stressful situation. In that case, I would recommend a balancing essential oil, but this one in particular is labeled balance. It's the grounding blend. And in this essential oil, there is spruce, Howood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, osmanthus. And this one's diluted with a little bit of coconut oil. And you'll want to use coconut oil in a lot of applications of essential oils. We'll get to that later, but you can diffuse this. And what it will do is it will help to bring your body and your emotions, your mind, your nervous system back into balance wherever it's off. So it's not going to change anything or layer anything on top or fix anything. It's just going to balance where you're off. So if you're feeling depleted emotionally, you would choose an uplifting blend like Citrus Bliss, because citrus oils are naturally uplifting to the body, and it's in the very chemistry. We won't get too deep into chemistry tonight, but the information is there for you. But if you breathe in a citrus oil, it's going to help enhance and balance the scales where you're feeling depleted. Okay, so it's not going to sugarcoat anything for you. It's literally going to uplift that scale where you're feeling heavy or weighed down or depressed. Balance is this, if you are feeling too much of one thing or another, it's just going to help you ground down and bring everything back to even keel. And you could actually put these two together. Those are very nice. And the third one that I love is Serenity Oil. And Serenity Oil is very good to diffuse if you have trouble sleeping, if you have the chatterbox mind. It's the restful blend. It helps to bring your nervous system into this deep restful state. So if your nervous system is haywired, you had a long crazy day, it's really going to help you wind everything down. So you have the best of all worlds there. You have the uplifting Citrus Bliss, you have the balance, you have the serenity, and there's another one that I love in this little mini emotional aromatherapy collection that doTERRA has, and it's Elevation. Elevation is going to really bring you up, and it even has the oil of light in that, and Melissa is the oil of light. So Melissa, aka lemon balm, is an essential oil that's very hard to source. It's not really hard to source in terms of get to, but you have to distill the plant within the same hour that you pick the plant. So that's what makes it a little bit more expensive, and the yield is a little bit lower for that reason. So those 4 oils will really help to get you balanced mentally and emotionally and physiologically if you're trying to sleep or uplift your mood aromatically via use of a diffuser. And most diffusers, they'll fill a room. There's other ways that you can diffuse essential oils in your car. You could take a cotton ball with a clothespin. You can, calm the road rage, or you can actually even put a couple drops of Purify in your air filters of your home, and it will absorb throughout the whole house. So there's all kinds of different diffusers out there, many that I love and many that I can share more on. If you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, so shifting energy. Shifting energy is one of my most favorite ways I've been using oils. I have the luxury of knowing and having befriended Desiree Mangan Dog, who has mentored me a little bit on essential oils and ultimately has helped me discover my own magic and intuition regarding essential oils, and helps me build confidence with knowing what to use when and how. And it's this afterthought, like my body just gravitates towards what it needs and it craves, and it comes to mind instantly after that. So it's really been quite magical. Some of my favorite essential oils to use for energy healing or any energy shifting is On Guard or Clove, because clove is in On Guard, and Melaleuca. So in energy healing, we have this word and this thing. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's called hooks or cords. And if you're ever walking through a mall or a grocery store and you can feel or sense that somebody's like either staring at you or judging you or even admiring you. That could be a good hook. But if it's a jealousy, negative association, then you're going to feel that. Or if you don't feel it, that energy is still literally attaching to you, and the energetic hook location is on the base of your spine here, or the base of your neck here on your spine. And you can also absorb icky things in your gut, your solar plexus area. So to cleanse hooks and erase those negative energetic cords, and you can get cords from people from across the world, or anyone that you have like an icky thing with, there's cords there. Whether, I mean, we place hooks and cords on them too, because we have this subconscious energetic realm, and sometimes people are possessed, they don't know it. Sometimes we even hear negative thoughts that, or even say things that we're like, did I really just say that? That wasn't even me. That could be as a result of a possession. And that's a deeper cord hook situation. Like, you really need to do a heavier protocol with that, but lemongrass should work, FYI. But sticking to the basics, every day you're going to want to start the top of your day with any sort of dreaming that you've done. You could have had a bad dream about this person that you know it's icky with. There's cords there, negative energetic hooks. You're going to want to cleanse the base of the back of your neck with melaleuca. And if you're really feeling the whole body shudders, then you're going to want to put melaleuca down your whole spine and or lemongrass. If you're feeling it in your mind, like sometimes another person can even invade your thoughts, then you want to put lemongrass on the top of your head, sort of clear that crown chakra energy. And chakra is just an energy center, and that one helps to absorb information. So we might get some unwanted inputs or information, or we might just naturally be sensitive so much where we're just going to absorb other people's negative energy, negative thoughts, all that stuff, and we'll manifest it into our own somehow, and then be like, what the heck was that? So this is a way to cleanse all of that negative energy, juju, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so melaleuca on the back of your neck and on your solar plexus, because sometimes we might feel icky, or then it gets into our whole physiological system and our nervous system goes off. We have an energy center in our solar plexus too that is an area also where we're physically vulnerable. You know, if you actually even think about it, that's where our rib cage ends and our gut is literally exposed. So there's an extra layer of protection that we can do, and something that I'll mention in a little bit, but you want to cleanse that area too every morning. Another place I like to use melaleuca for energy clearing and shifting is on the heart center or heart chakra. And lots of reasons for that. We can be self-judgmental and self-critical, and we also might feel depleted giving. So this is a nice way to clear the space in order to refuel. So it's kind of like cleaning out your car. If you give a lot of people rides places, they leave their crap in your car, like that's literally what happens. So you can take melaleuca and cleanse the heart space with that, and be ready to protect with healthy boundaries. And for healthy boundaries, you're going to want to add On Guard or clove essential oil to create healthy boundaries. Now, it's not a wall, and if you have a wall, that's an unhealthy boundary, right? Because you want to be able to let in the good stuff, but keep out the bad stuff, and keep your own energy magnetic field stable and balanced. That's the whole point of all this, right? So you're going to want to take clove for boundaries. But if you have On Guard, you get this in your Home Essentials kit and in all the basic kits, so you'll get this in your Family Essentials kit as well. But clove is in On Guard, and On Guard smells really yummy. And it's a little less spicy than clove. Actually, I don't know if that's true because there is cinnamon in here too. But anyways, you can take a little bit of On Guard, and if you're worried about skin sensitivity, always dilute and apply your essential oils with fractionated coconut oil. And that just means that the fat has been taken out of the coconut oil. So you're left with the fractionated part of that. And On Guard, rubbing on your solar plexus is going to help you manage your boundaries and protect your homeostasis in all sense. So if somebody comes in your sphere with their bad day and all their negative energy, it's going to keep that icky stuff out, and then you can learn to practice perceiving better and seeing and feeling what's not yours and what somebody else's. Okay, so this just helps you practice discerning and protecting your energy, especially if you're in a situation where you work with somebody that's particularly negative and it starts to take over your own mental state, emotional well-being. You're definitely going to want to practice protecting yourself every day and toughening up a little bit, growing an extra layer of skin. And we all have an electromagnetic field, so if you want further information, you can Google humans and electromagnetic fields and energy, and how most energy communicated is nonverbal anyways. So On Guard is definitely going to help protect you. You're going to want that in your solar plexus. So protect your good stuff. Now that you've cleared your bad energy, you've protected your good energy, and you're diffusing whatever oil that you need in the house, and you're going about your day, you can add on extra little protocols or layers of things that you feel that your heart's craving or your body's needing to shift your energy, or your mood. So I'm not the expert in this, but Desiree Mangendog is, and her info will be linked up along with this video. But some things that I have learned from her is, and if you have any experience with acupuncture or Chinese medicine or any of the energy healing magic, you may or may not know these things, but they're something that we can all learn and just take away and start from the basics. So right along your forearm is called your triple burner or your Sanjiao. And this energy center has connectivity to all of the organs and tissues throughout your whole entire body. And so when you apply an essential oil here that has a healing benefit or energetic property for shifting or helping you create balance or resolving something, it will go exactly where it needs to go or be. Now, if you place an oil along on the inside of your forearms, your heart meridian is there. And meridian just means energy center. So if you place, say, passion, it's one of my favorite ones. If you've kind of lost a passion for something, passion is one of doTERRA's special emotional aromatherapy blends. Aside from the 4 that we started with, they have a whole mini collection of six oils, 6 or 7. But this one is passion. It's the inspiring blend. And this one you would want to put along the whole inside of your forearm. Say if you're going into a situation but you're having a really bad day, or you're caught up in your stuff, and or you're depressed, and you have to be of service, and that requires heart energy and passion. So you'd want to use this passion blend. They call it also the inspiring blend. There, because the oils in here have energetic properties that are going to help shift and move around your energy so you can get to the space that you need to be with your full cup ready to give. So the oils in the passion blend are cardamom, which helps to relieve anger, and it helps to move the negative stucky stuff, muddy stuff, the murkies, but with no mud, no lotus, right? So cardamom, cinnamon, which is really spicy. It's going to get things moving. It's going to put you into action. Ginger also is the oil of empowerment. That's also going to put you in a place to feel empowered and ready to take on what you need to. Clove oil, there's your... Interesting. We're recording again, at least. All right, so cool. I thought we lost you for good. All right, so clove, again, the oil of healthy boundaries. It's going to help you not give too much. It's going to protect and keep your reserves and your gas tank full. Sandalwood is a very beautiful oil for receiving divine inspiration. It's going to help you feel safe and protected. If you rub it on the base of your spine, there's some root chakra healing there. Jasmine is a very beautiful essential oil. And with vanilla and Damiana, you're going to have a little bit of sweetness, alluring and attractive qualities going on in your aura. So, love the passion blend. There's other emotional aromatherapy blends that will help service you in this way too. But it depends on where you put it. So if you need to create inspiration and passion, you know that comes from the heart. You're going to want to put it on the heart meridian. So I put it on my heart. I put it on the inside of my forearms, maybe even on my temples if I need to get my mind right. Other oils for the heart, since we're talking Valentine's Day, I might as well just go with that. Bergamot or bergamot, tomato, is going to be another really beautiful oil to use if you're feeling lack. Bergamot is a citrus oil. It's kind of like a cross between a lemon, lime, and orange. It's neat. I don't think I've ever tasted one, but sure smells nice. And you can take this internally. It's nice to spruce up your water. But bergamot is the oil of self-worth and self-love. So if you're feeling depleted, if you're feeling attacked, if you're feeling not good enough, or that your efforts aren't enough, that's going to help you create balance and shift out of that mindset and back into this space of a full. And if you're practicing self-love, you're going to want to do that at the top of every day too. Oh, and also for the boundaries combo with the Melaleuca and On Guard, I forgot to mention, definitely going to want to do that before you go to bed at night. Clear your space and protect yourself from dreamland. Dreamland, zombies, and juju, because your spirit travels. It goes places in your dreams. All right. Other lovelies, marjoram for the heart. Marjoram. This one is also wonderful for healing naturally. If you have sore muscles, so in a physical sense, using the oils topically, this will help you relieve tension in your muscles. So it's a warm oil, so it's gonna help loosen things up, warm things up, spice things up. And energetically, if you're using it to shift, you're going to want to put it on your heart center because it's the oil of connection. So if you're feeling disconnected and you're feeling back to your regularly scheduled programming, if you're feeling depleted, you're going to want, I'm sorry, I even forgot which oil I was using, marjoram. If you're feeling disconnected, that's where we were. You're going to want to use the oil of marjoram. And I love using this when I'm teaching an oils class or trying to bring the group together. I'll pass marjoram around and create that energy of connection with everyone. And all of this, oil of that, it really stems from ancient medicine practices. People used to teach medicine by practicing with energy and healing and plants and herbs. It all came from the plant. So over the hundreds of years, the essence and energies of these oils have been very much refined throughout different variations of medicine and energy healing. And so if you're also interested in that, it's definitely Googleable. You can look up the history or emotions and energetics of essential oils.